up you guys, DJMama here, and welcome to Vrains! First episode of Vrains is finally here. Welcome to late 2017 Code of the Duelist. This set brought in a new master role requiring extra deck monsters to be either summoned to a link point or the new extra monster zone. A hindrance to many decks. So you needed to play the blue cards, and the blue cards needed to be good enough to be put in your deck. For that, or you just have to deal with only summoning one card from the extra deck. So, ooh, sounded really rough, and it was. So we are abiding by MR4 this time around before MR4 gets changed to MR5. Can't come soon enough. So let's get into the set we're talking about today. Code of the Duelist has some decent cards in here, and also brings in a new type, the Cybers, who are going to be monsters who are regarded into free bodies. That's all we'll say. So start off with the Vendread, I guess. This Vendread Hound Horde. We got a new zombie archetype off the rip around rituals. I wonder how well that'll turn out. Backup Secretary. If we control Cybers, we can just special summon this card out. You can only use it special summon it once that way, which is fine. It's a free body as long as I control the Cybers. Moving on, we have Trickstars. Sadly, a kind of high rarity archetype. Candina's Ultra, Licorice is Super. Lily Barrel's a little easier to get, but not always guaranteed. Next up, Gokis. These are going to be a problem later down the line. A whole bunch of Earth Warriors that have a lot of good effects. Obviously, when they're sent from field to grave, they can add a Goki card, except themselves. Super X is the one we were looking out for because on normal he specials a Goki from hand. And Orphan Scorpio is not bad. You can normal summon this card without tributing. Fun. Moving on. World Chalice. So you might think these guys with just normal monsters won't affect the metagame too much right now, but they could see a lot of play as long as you get a lot of decent World Chalice stuff. The Guard Dragon's not too bad either. Speaking of in the World Legacy, the World Chalice itself, not a bad monster. Sadly, we have to get like a whole bunch of their link monsters, but it's not too bad. The Twilight Sworns, sadly, a pale in comparison to regular Lightsworn. But I guess decent additions. I think Lumina, Twilight Sworn, Shaman shall the most play out of all these. Punishment Dragon probably sees the more play now that we have Enlightenment Dragon, which is actually a decent card, but sadly you gotta play this card. Rescue Ferret. Have you ever seen Dual Tainting? You might do something there. You might see him a lot there. Treasure Panda is certainly a card of all time. Another kind of dual tainting card. Orbital Hydrolander is a nice build around if you can do it. Sadly, it's a little hard to pull off. And we have the first Kashtira monster, aka a 7 that special summons itself for pretty much for free. Was played in early Kashtira. Supreme King Starry Venom is another monster that FTKs. We're getting to that point, ladies and gentlemen. Ghost King Alexander is not bad for DDD, as is Wave Kai King Caesar, who might have been a problem for many formats in the past 2024. Firewall Dragon. So once again, this is pre-errata Firewall Dragon, which was a problem, able to just summon a guy from hand for free and then have some bounces. You know, kind of a guy. Holly Angel's good for specifically Trickstar archetype. Great Ogre's okay. Imduck's nice. It's just it requires a normal. But the arrow's kind of bad. Talbalogic Bomber Dragon is like the reverse of what you want to teach people link summon. Obviously, you want to teach people to link summon to the points, right? And if something's pointed to this, we destroy all monsters in the main monster zone. So kind of the opposite of how you wanted to teach people how to link summon. So continuing on, Ib, Aurum, and Ningirsu get little upgrades by World Chalice, and they're just good to link claim with. Mrs. Radiant, everybody was so mad by the time Zoo was doing so well in this time in late 2017, and we heard of a new mechanic that nerfs the Zoodiac. Sadly, we got the link monster that unnerfs it right off the rip. We could have released like Great Fly, and it would have been fine, but releasing Mrs. Radiant at this point was a slap in the face to the community. I'm like, oh great, it's the Earth one. that means Zoodiac is doable through like rat PR lines. Light Stage is very high rarity, but very needed for the Trickstar archetype. Goki Rematch is a monster reborn for 2 Goki specifically, but very good, does not negate their effects. Discovery's not bad. Heart is okay. Looking on. Hey, look, a hedgehog. I wonder if he's going to become a monster sometime later down the line. Looking on. Reincarnation. A menace at this era. And then, moving on. Hedgie Storm Duster is also kind of nice. It's like Twin Twister, but not requiring a discord, but you can't conduct your battle phase this turn. Oh no. It's not like I'm flipping this up onto my opponent's turn anyway. We have another Call of the Haunted card. Back of the front is not bad. And then Samurai Skull is very good for this Vendread archetype, which we can talk about here. Vendread! Level 6, so they're preppable. Obviously not pre-preppable, but you can get them. Origin's not bad, but we need more Vendreads to flesh out this archetype for sure for now. Hang on Mock, we got the Fast Athletes? Future Athletes? Formula Athletes? I don't remember. Or, as MPT calls them, these fucking assholes. It's funny. Love it. Talking about the rest of this, doesn't seem like there's nothing that notable at the moment. So let's just move on to what I pulled. That's a lot more than 24 packs by the look of it. As you see, we opened up not only Code of the Duelist, but we opened up MP17, which was a very good set. Let's just solve it. But to go off with this, starting off with I guess the lower half, we got a World Chalice Guard Dragon, we got the High King Caesar, we got a lot of Mrs. Radiant, got one little Licorice, no Candina, so definitely tricks are not available to us, even though we have a Reincarnation. We also got Topolactic Bomber, which is a great Link monster, one Revendread Slayer. Sadly, we're not going to be able to play this archetype. One Imduck, 3 Starving Venom, which could be nice for Penned, but I need Penned Magicians. Our Goki pool's not looking too bad. 2 Egg Twist Cobra. Okay. Twist Cobra, Suprex, Orphis Scorpio, and then Rematch. Very, very nice. Next up, what we have here. Ascended of Thunder is nice. Not really a lot to comment about. So, World Chalice, we have 1 Ib. Rough. We also didn't get that many World Chalice links. We only got the Ib link. So we'd have no Orem or Long Gearsu, or Nin Gearsu at this point, sorry. We got a lot of backup Secretaries out, so that's nice. Alright, let's move on to MP17 real quick. So we ended up with 2 White Stone of Ancients, a Thoroughblade, Shiranui Sagas, we got a Spirit of White, and a Block Dragon. We got our Opavinia finally, very nice. We got 2 more Whiptail, 2 Rat Pier, 3 Trident, and then we got our Totally Awesome. So, looking good already. We got also rounding out our playset of Lost Wind, which is very good. Anything else from here? More Spinos is great. Sheena Bird's Calling. We got another only one Sheena Baron Peacock. Dynamicious. Do we get combo? I think we did get a combination. Yeah, we got another combination, which is nice. The common zoos don't really matter too much. Sadly, we didn't get Chakanine or Tiger Mortar, which could have been really, really good, but that'd be that. But yeah, that's our list, so let's get into what we played this week. So we have Zoodiac with a little Goki engine. That's about it. We obviously also made a Paleo deck, but this is what I stuck to. So 2 Rat, Thoroughblade, 3 Whip, triple Ram, Cataroos, and even a Bunny Blast, and 2 combo, because why not send the other combo? We got to do the combo a lot of times. So we got 3 Trident, 1 Broadbull, 1 Borbo, and 1 Hammer Kong with Emerald and a Tornado Dragon. Also still have Norden in here. Couldn't do the fusion sub stuff, but couldn't figure it out. We're also rocking 3 Scapegoat with Mrs. Radiant, Deco Tucker, and of course the Top Electro Bomber. So we have our way to Link Climb and Avarice. So Pot of Avarice is technically banned, and it stays banned from 2017 to like 2020. But Marksman actually got an unbanned ticket, which I forgot to mention. But he unbanned Avarice, so Avarice comes back at 1 for now. So this is also rocking. Let's see what the others decided to play. Okay, we already loaded this one. Okay, love to see it. All right, we opened up with Valor, Ash, Suprex, Bunny Blast, Solemn Strike, and Book of Moon, Solemn Strike, Solemn Warning, Calcab, and Edgem Sabers is certainly a hand of all time. Let's see what Mark's hand looks crazy, but there is a method to his madness this week. So I'm gonna start off with Bunny Blast. I'm gonna go right for this Trident, and we're just gonna set one and pass. See where this one leads up to. Obviously, we put him in the EMZ. We don't want to forget that. Go Edgem Sabers. We're gonna go immediately pop that. We're gonna go for Kyoto Waterfront and Special Calcab. Battle. He's gonna hit over the Trident, who has no attack or defense. Kyoto Waterfront's gonna get a counter. He's gonna set 3 and pass. All right, we have a little play. We go Rhoda here. We're gonna go Rhoda for Twist Cobra. We're gonna go Suprex effect on summon, and he gets striked out of my mind. I'm like, oh, well, that's not judgment. Alright, that's that. I'm just gonna pass here. He has capture mission. Oh my goodness. So he's gonna go Kyoto. He can't kaiju me, so this is nice. So yeah, you can get your kaiju. Get that, you can pass. Whiptail, nice little thing. I go Whiptail here, he gets Book of Moon. I'm like, well, that's unfortunate. And then goes Waterfront. I'm actually gonna Ash this one now, so he's not gonna like kaiju me, so that's fine. Desires is a card. Got this from a recent Megatin promo pack. Oh, Ram Whiptail is kind of funny. Go Ram effect, go for Hammer Kong. We're gonna go for the big stuff. We're gonna go for Warbow, or Broadbull, and he's gonna get Warning. Well, that ends the turn. But we're still alive. He only has a Calcab on field. Alright, he'll get his Radiant. He's gonna go Battle for 14. And we're just gonna pass. Set 1. Ghost Ogre. Gotta love the hand traps. Alright, we're gonna go Whiptail. Whiptail for Warbow. We're just gonna go try to sink him for 12. Main phase 2. Zeus. No, we're just going for Trident, who's 12 and does that. We're just gonna pop the Calcab. Calcab can do a thing. Return that, but I must reset it. He goes Capture Mission. Sure. Okay, he kaijus me, obvious. Capture Mission. We're gonna Ogre the Capture Mission. Capture Mission draws him 2. Yep. Goes E-Telly. I'm gonna Solemn Strike this E-Telly. And then we're gonna go Sabers. Sabers, put that to the top. Summon Sangan. Special the Kumungus on the side of the field. We're gonna go Break Sword. He's gonna go try for Break Sword. I'm going to Valor. He's gonna go get Dogeron. He can't kaiju a kaiju. He's got a Terraforming. Get Kyoto Waterfront. This is a funny interaction. He can just activate over it. Fun. There goes the counters. Oh, double Twist Cobra in hand is crazy. So I'm just gonna go hit over Break Sword. We're gonna pass. We're gonna set 1 and go. Alright, we'll go that. And then Twist Cobra activates and we go rematch here. Set 1 pass. This is Ram. Go rematch here for Suprex plus Twist Cobra. We're gonna go that. Then they summon to the fence. I actually thought I had game because I thought additional attacks or additionals. So we just hit, swing, and that's not game because we forgot it's only game rulings is what it is. So we're gonna make Mrs. Radiant here. We're gonna normal summon Ram, make Trident, who is boosted. A whole 2500 defense. Love to see it. Okay, summon Alex, special Graph. We're gonna make Break Sword, and we'll immediately pop the Trident. Okay, he's gonna go for 900 burn. Goes for Dogeron. Dogeron effect destroys everything on the field, but he can't attack this turn. Cool. And then we're just in top deck mode. Suprex. What is oh, Mrs. Radiant effect, add back Suprex. Alright, Goat is not bad. We go Suprex, summon Twist Cobra. Twist Cobra effect, hit over Dogeron. And set the Scapegoat. Okay, Kyoto Waterfront for Radiant. We're gonna go Gamma Seal. Yeah. That's fine. I'll hit over. Sadly, the thing doesn't do it. It's a big token. I'm gonna go Scapegoat. Summon the 4 in his end phase. And I get open to the Supers. Okay, we're gonna go 1 for Link Spider. 2 for Imduck. Go 1 on the token for misses. Misses in this for Deco Tucker. Normal summon. He's 33. Go battle hit the Radiant. We're gonna pass. He has Kaiju Files. He's just gonna hit over Super X for 1,000. And I go down to 28. And I technically did not draw a monster. However, we go Goat summon 4. And he's technically pointing to the guy. And that'll do it. 500 over is lethal. Alright, 44. What we got? Chicken game off rip. Oh. A hand of all time. Stand by me. We're gonna go chicken game effect for 1,000. Maxi, love it. Draw 4 hand traps and a kaiju in this. Now he's gonna pop chicken game. I'm gonna reasoning. I'm gonna ash this. Set 1 pass. Lovely game we're playing. I'm not gonna desires. I don't have any pieces in my hand. Okay, Super X. All right, let's see what we get here. Oh, okay. What did we lose here? So we lost actually both our targets. Rough one. Sure. We go Rapier effect. For extended combo, we'll make Hammer Kong. We'll make Broad Bull. Try for Broad. Oh. Kaiju Files to go and summon Cyber Dragon. Try for Maxi. You see he has a push. He does not. And we got that Maxi was crazy. We'll go Tenki for Ram, just in case that back row is something. We go Ram effect. He changed Maxi. We'll just make Drident. Warning my Drident. Cool. He doesn't even want the draw. So I'm just passing. I don't know what you want me to do about that. Get Thunder King Kaiju. I'll test like 21 here. Okay, Ram again. We'll go combo. We'll just put all 5 cards. So Ram, Bod Bull, Dryden, Ram, and Rapier. Draw a card. We got Rhoda. That Rhoda's dead. It doesn't do anything. Go Hammer Gone. We'll go Broad Bull. We'll go Broad Bull effect. Get Rapier. Go Dryden. 2 defense. Dryden effect. This only gets bust them by 100 attack, so there's no like defense boost. Gonna set 1 and pass. We just got a Dryden who's trap immune. So it's a trap prevention. But obviously there's Kaijus here. Goes for 33, just hits. Sure. Therablade. Oh, that's a card. Well, okay, so I'm gonna special summon my Kaiju. Marksman thought I was Kaijuing his Kaiju, which you cannot do. I'm just specialing a Kaiju to my board. Summon Rapier effect to dump a Cataroost. We're gonna go Borbo. And then we'll go Drident. We go Rapier effect, detach to summon another guy. We'll go Drident Pop. We'll use these 2 for Mrs. Radiant, which should be enough. 1933. That'll do it. We still have our 2 Veilers in hand. Alright, so that's showing off Drident Goki with some Link stuff. Oh, that Dark Hole was gonna be crazy. So yeah, that was the list. So just gonna fast forward through this. So after this, the first episode, we both me and Mark lose to Sam. So I go 1-1 with a 2-2 win-loss record, and then Mark goes 0-2 sadly, and then Sam continues his like win streak of 2-0ing us. So with that, our first bans and limits for Code of the Duelist. So we also have our big ban list coming in. A list of changes are made for sure. So what changes is this? I'm gonna look up my things again. All right. So the bans we banned for the episode, we have banned Paleozoic Dinomycius, that's Mark's band, and I have limited Paleozoic Opabinia. And in the big 2017 ban list, the big ban list to rein us into of the times, we banned Norden, Zoodiac Broadbull, Zoodiac Trident, and Chicken Game are the new 4 banned cards. We limit Seer, Malabranch of the Burning Abyss, Zoodiac Rapier, Gateway of the Six coming off from banned, semi-limited is Thunder King Ryo, newly errated Brionac, Hyper Librarian, Luster Pendulum, Brain Control to 2, it's post errata, Burial from a Different Dimension, and Prepper Rights from 3 to 2. Sad. And what goes to 3 is Charge of the Light Brigade, Future Fusion, Witch of the Black Forest, Summoner Monk, Errated Rescue Cat, Honest Debris Dragon, and then errated also Dark Magician of Chaos, Sangan, and Crush Card Virus. Those are the cards coming off the list. And then here's Mark's list with 5 kaiju files. It was a lot of cards. It's 45. Obviously, I think he could have cut this down a little bit. I don't know what he could have cut off from it, but it was questionable a lot of the way. Let's just say that. And then here's Sam's well-constructed list of Zoodiac Paleo, Toad, 2 Trident, Broadbull, Chakanine, Taiga Mortar. So yeah, he had to get hit real hard in this episode. So here's what we were dealt with. He also has 3 Barrage, Zoodiac Barrage, which is still good in his pile. We didn't hit Barrage at all, but what he's doing with the Barrage could be just extra link material, which could work out in his favor. But other than that, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next one for Circuit Break. Bye-bye.